Winning once again. So it's Kenzo. So I just want to show you something. I think this is very important. Uh, how to confirm your entry when to say this is a buy, or maybe if you want to sell. But I will just show you a very simple example here. So you can start maybe on a bigger time frame. Let's say maybe on a bigger time frame, you do your analysis. Let's say you see this area, it's an area, it's a support area. Actually, it's a support area. So as we do our double lines, you can say, okay, it's here. So let's say maybe you want to buy here. The market, maybe let's say the market, I just want to show you, this is a very skill that you can get out there. Let me make this something like this. Let me make it dotted line. So since you know that the market is just playing around like this, maybe here you have this resistance, the market is playing around here. So the market was just selling off, maybe the market broke this area, whatever. So you want to, but the market is just, the market is just selling off. So maybe you drawn this line, maybe you say this is a line of support. But when to buy, if maybe it's on the support, because when the market reaches this support, it doesn't mean when you place your buy the market will just go up. So I just want to show you that. So if you already identified everything like this, so you can just go to a bit smaller time frame. Let's say maybe you can start with an hour. Find, since remember I trade with trend line strategy. So what I'm going to confirm with is just trend line also. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to go closer to the chart and try to see if maybe I will find those points where I can connect. You can see, I see this point, I see this point. You can see these points, they are very visible, maybe points like this, something like that. So what I'm going to do is to find that point and see whether, if the market, because remember when the market was falling like this was a bearish momentum, or like selling off, the market was just selling off. So to see that the market is now trying to push up, we have to see that the market broken, maybe it doesn't matter even it's an inner trend line or resistance, whatever, as long as it's broken that. So I'm going to draw that, but the best thing that you can do, just try to go to a bit smaller time frame, because you're going to get those higher highs and higher lows. So we are here, so remember I want to connect this. So let's say this is a support, but you don't know when to buy. So what I'm going to do is to try to draw those trend lines and resistance lines. I'm going to try with this. Let's try this ones, or let me just show you. I'm trying this high. You see, I'm trying to connect them, maybe even somewhere this one maybe. So after that is where I'm going to confirm that this is going to be a buy with the strategy. Okay, it does make sense. You can see that. So remember this, let me just, yeah, you can see that. I don't think I have to change. I think I don't have to change anything. You see that? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So from this sell-off, we are on the support. So it means the market was just selling off. You can see the market is selling off. Once we reach this support, the market was starting to consolidate around this area. That's why you see the market is now trying to respect this area. Even here, the market is respected. So for you to buy, because sometimes you can buy, then the market can just sell off, you will have to do something like this. You can see the market was respecting that. So once this resistance is broken, you can wait for the market to retest, then the market will just push up. Here the market is not pushing up already, but we can see the market can still push up. Here I was just showing you what where to buy. Once you see this breakout, sometimes some people they just buy, but mostly when you buy around this area, the market will just retest before it can pushes higher. Maybe let me find another example. Maybe you will find that example very easy. Okay, here it's like I found another one here. It's still on gold. You can just do this on everything. So I just want to show you this. We can see that the market was just on a very nice uptrend, but when do you buy when the market reaches these areas? When do you see that now it's a nice buy? You see, so let me show you that, because mostly that is mostly the questions that we get. So since I told you this, it's a trend line strategy, I'm going to use the trends again. So I'm going to try to, you see here, this is it's a move. So if this move is trying to push up, I have to know that this move is trying to push up before I can say now I'm buying. So I have to draw that again, something like that. If it doesn't make sense, we don't force it. You see, you can see the market was just respecting this area the time it was falling. When we reached that support, you see the market broke and closed above, and we had a small retest. Oh, sorry, let me just go to a 15 minutes time frame so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Where is that area? So let me find the okay, on a 15 minutes it's like this. You can see the market was just doing something like that. So since this is our support zone, so let me just close that. Since that is our support zone, we have to know that now the market is about to push up. So with this resistance, it doesn't mean that the market is still going down. We just want to know when, if it's broken, it's where we go into buy. You see, okay, the market is doing something like that. You can see this area was respected. We had a very nice breakout here. You see, this is confirming that now it's time that you should know that now it's time to buy. You see, so a retest is here, then you just know that a retest will just come very close to the resistance. Sometimes it doesn't reach that. So from here, you can see that you are going to have a very nice buy trade. You can see after that the market will just push up, even if it doesn't go crazy high. But you can see if you got the market here, at least you got a few pips. So you can just try to do that everywhere, whether it's Nasdaq, whether it's gold, whether it's currency pairs, whatever. Then you will get the same or similar moves every time, and now and then. Let me try another one. Then you will never go wrong. I'm not saying you're not going to lose, but these things want people with patience. You should have patience when you trade the market like this. I think I started that very far. You can see that. You see? So let's say the market was here, and this is my support. I'm just waiting for the market to reach this, but I can't buy here. You see, I have to know when should I get the market on a very safe position. The market is, you draw something, a wedge like this. Once it's broken, you can wait for that retest, and that retest happens several times, you can see. So it means you are not going to miss this one. So if this retest happen, you can wait, sorry, a breakout happens, you can wait for this retest. Just imagine when you bought around this zone, just look what happened after that. So this is a strategy that I use to place my buy or sell, whatever. Then you can just repeat the same thing on a sell, but on a sell it means this, it will be on the downside. So maybe let me try to get that. Maybe I'll get something like that. It's quite easy, guys. It's quite easy. So but these things, they go with the strategy. You just don't use them everywhere. So even here, let me show you. Even here, sorry, I'm still showing you the one that you were supposed to buy. So this is a support. If you stretch this, it will still reach a point where it's going to make a support. So let's draw that trend. You can see if it's broken, you can see the trend, you can see the resistance is now broken. It's closed above, but there's no retest. But if on this one you can just call yourself a aggressive trade, then when you take a trade like this, you know that the market sometimes we don't know that the market will push like this, but remember, when it's closing above, or maybe you see two candlesticks like this, sometimes you want to have that retest, but at least you saw that buy nicely. If you got it maybe even here, you are still going to be in a very nice profit. Why? Because you drawn this one, this wedge just showed you a very nice entry, because you saw that if the market broke this resistance, then you know that it's time to buy. It doesn't matter whether the market will retest or not, as long as you are in a very nice position. Why? Because you're going to place maybe your stop loss around here, so the market won't reach this area anymore, then the market will just push higher, you see. So I think that maybe it's a very, very simple, straightforward way to place your entries. This is Kenzo Extra Hot Forex. That is just a bonus for my people. Bow.